please watch out when you're going to make bricks or glass. Watch out for that. You do not want to end up without any of those raw materials that you're going to need, because as I mentioned, you're not going to be able to finish that region over there. Thing is that if you're going to exit the region, you're going to lose the game, so you need to stay in the region until. Now, regarding the transformation of the materials, keep in mind that you do not want to consume all the materials for only one resource. So please at first what I would suggest is please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. It will really be helpful. Welcome, and we're going to check out Survival After. Now this is not going to be an idle game, but for sure you do want to try this one. So a simple game, not that hard. You're just going to have one main character over here. You're going to go and you're going to be able to pick up the rubble from different kind of buildings. This is a post-apocalyptic game kind of. You're going to be able to get a lot of materials that you're going to be able to transform afterwards in different kind of other materials in order for you to rebuild different kind of regions, different kind of cities. You're going to have a lot of people that you're going to be able to help along the way, and also they will help you. You're just going to need to save them, and afterwards you're going to see that they are going to lay a hand on rebuilding that city, but afterwards they're going to leave. So here it is, a good commercial that you do want to watch. So I'm gonna watch this ad. Please watch ads where you're going to be able to pick up people in your team. It will really be helpful. Be right back. Okay, so here it is. I have now 4 guys that are in my team, and it's going to be easier for me to pick up the rubble, actually cut some trees. I'm going to show you. You're going to need to cut a lot of trees in order for you to have wood, and afterwards you're going to do planks and different kind of other things that I mentioned that you're going to be able to build with different kind of materials. Like for example over here, this is a station. If I'm going to bring a rubble over here, so the material that I am collecting where I am cleaning up the place over there, here it is. Over here I think I'm going to be able to do bricks. Over here I'm able to do glass. So if I'm going to bring again the rubble over here, I'm going to be able to do as I mentioned glass. I'm going to show you in a bit, just stay with me. So it's a simple game, a lot of ads that you can watch for sure, but it's decent enough. I do not know how many regions does this game have, but for sure if you went further, like for example 20 or 30, drop a comment and let us know how far did you went. I'm, as I mentioned, right now at region 12, so not that far, but for sure I kind of get the hang of the game. It's not that hard. You do need to watch a couple of ads, not so many, and afterwards you're going to notice that it's decent enough. Now regarding the transformation of the materials, keep in mind that you do not want to consume all the materials for only one resource. So please at first what I would suggest is try to uncover everything in that region, in that section. Try to collect all the raw materials that you can put your hands on, and afterwards see how many pieces of glass or how many pieces of bricks do you need in order for you to transform that rubble in specific things. Like for example, if you're going to notice that you're going to need more glass than the bricks, please don't consume everything, every part of the rubble on only the bricks. Okay, please try to keep that in mind, because it happened to me. I have transformed everything in glass. I forgot about the bricks. Not necessarily that I forgot about all the bricks, but I wasn't able to make any more bricks from the raw material. Sorry, there was a pop-up ad. So you can watch ads for the raw material as well, so for sure you can do that. But if you are in a ad cooldown, let's say, you're not going to be able to do that. And what do I mean by that? I have watched most probably 5 or 6 ads one after another, and I wasn't able afterwards to watch the 6th one or the 7th one in order for me to get the raw materials that was that I needed over there. So please, if it will happen to you, the thing is that if you're going to exit the region, you're going to lose the game. So you need to stay in the region until that cooldown is going to be resetted, and that's how you're not going to lose that time that you already spent in that region. If you're going to go outside of the region, you're going to lose all the game progress. Don't forget that. Stay inside that region until you're going to finish it 100%. If you're not going to finish it and you do not have all the raw materials, stay until you're going to be able to watch ads for those specific raw materials, because for each factory that you're going to be able to encounter over here, you're going to notice that it's going to offer you, the third option is going to be for one ad 100 materials of those raw materials. So it's going to be decent enough. Okay, so please try to do that. Also, as I mentioned, don't forget, don't transform everything only in bricks or in glass. Watch out, because you're going to need both of those things, so it's going to take a while until you're going to figure that thing out. So over here at this factory, I'm able to transform wood into wooden planks. That's how you're going to be able to get additional wooden planks from here. Afterwards, you're going to take them to the buildings. Over here, this is going to be your house, where you're going to be able to spend the cash that you have earned every time you're going to build different kind of buildings by upgrading power and speed. Those are going to be the only two things, at least from now. Another pop-up pad. So those are the only things that you're going to be able to increase power and speed over there. Okay, now here it is. As you can see, a lot of raw materials that I need over here, and I do not have planks. Okay, so I need to go back with my wood and do over here planks, as many as I need. You can actually consume money. I won't suggest you to do that. Watch the ad if it's necessary, or if not, you just need to go and cut the trees. The trees will replenish, but the raw material for the buildings that are torn down will not. So please watch out when you're going to make bricks or glass. Watch out for that. You do not want to end up without any of those raw materials that you're going to need, because as I mentioned, you're not going to be able to finish that region over there. So build a couple of glasses over here. Do watch the ad if you do desire to do that. It's going to be easier, and afterwards try to go and remake those buildings over there. Okay, not going to be that hard. For sure, you can split the raw materials in half. I mean 2k for glass or 2k for bricks, and that's going to be it. Now, besides that, as I mentioned, you're going to need to watch the ads in order for you to get the extra support that you can get over here from different kind of players, from different kind of people. Like for example, this one is a really good ad. At first, every time you're going to try a new skill, it's going to be for free. You're not going to need to watch an ad. It will automatically give you that feature, but eventually you're going to see that every time you're going to want to cast a specific skill, it's going to cost you 1 gemstone. Like for example, over here, the dynamite, I'm going to go over here and click it, and that's it. It destroyed all the wood or all the buildings surrounding me. Now the next time that I'm going to have the dynamite is going to cost me 1 gem. Okay, so please don't forget about that. Every time you're going to cast the first skill, the second time it's going to cost you 1 gem. So you do not want to do that. Don't consume it until you're going to get really bored and only afterwards do that. Now, a simple game, as I mentioned. If you have played it and wish further, drop a comment, let me know. Please subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. It will really be helpful. Until next time, take care and be safe. Bye.